I'm going to bet on a name you mentioned that is one of your guys you're not so high on this week, and it doesn't mean I think
Mm-mm.
he's going to have. I don't think he's going to have a good week. All right, I think he's just going to beat Carlos Ortiz, and that is Cameron Champ. Right now, he's minus 110. All right, again, like Woodland, not a name that I've wagered on all year, but he appears possibly. Okay, let me hear me out. He did have a wrist injury hampering him for a while. Okay, it's possible that is behind him from what I'm hearing. Yes, he had the tie for 10th at the Masters, and yes, he does play there well there usually. He ranked tied for second in greens at regulation, but I mean, his distance is ridiculous. He's number one on tour, averaged over 320 yards off the tee. So perhaps he's one guy that has a few less longer mid to long irons than anybody else. But he does rank 13th in greens in regulation from 175 yards and number 24 from 200 yards. So, even though he's got that length, he still will have those shots. And he is actually pretty solid at hitting the greens at those numbers. So Ortiz, the reason I'm fading him here is, being the homegrown player, obviously there's going to be a lot of pressure on him and Abraham Answer for that matter to perform well. The problem is that he has not been playing well at all. He comes in on the heels of 4 straight missed cuts, and he hasn't broken 70 in any round since February. So it's hard for me to get excited about Carlos Ortiz. I feel like he might just be a quick, trunk slammer come Friday. Cameron Champ might be too, but I'm thinking he might be just a little better than Ortiz, possibly over just 2 days, which still wins, even if he beats them and they both miss a cut, or over 4 days. So again, Cameron Champ, not a name I'm taking on any sort of outright or leaderboard, but this particular matchup, I just didn't like Carlos Ortiz so much. I was like, Champ can beat this guy. He can finish 143rd, Cameron Champ, but we might still win this bet. So Cameron Champ minus 110 over Carlos Ortiz is my best